Okay, let's hear now from our Coors Light pole winner.
It's on.
It's on, yes, sir. Matt Kenseth, always making sure it's on. Our Coors Light pole winner for Saturday night's 56th annual Bank of America 500, the first race in the contender round of the Chase, is Matt Kenseth. He's the driver of the number $20 General Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. And this is his 17th career pole, his fourth pole in 2015, his second pole at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Matt, you just continue to have fast race cars week in and week out. Just talk about being able to have that, and now as you point your attention towards Saturday, get that win under your belt, you're able to move on. But just talk about your mindset for this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, today we came and worked on qualifying all day. Obviously, our goal was to come here and try to sit on a pole, but to qualify well. So we accomplished that. In the spring here, we're on a pole. We really didn't race very well. We had some problems. We probably had back half of the top 10 cars. So really looking forward to getting on the track tomorrow, getting to work for Saturday. Hopefully get something, get to drive good and drive good for 500 miles and some long runs and short runs and all that kind of stuff. So just proud of my guys. They brought some speed this weekend. All the cars had a lot of speed today, and that's always really encouraging.
Questions now from Matt Kenseth. We'll start right in the middle with Kenny Bruce, go to Tom Jensen, and then Reed Spencer.
Kenny Bruce, NASCAR.com. Matt, if you win the pole, does that necessarily mean tomorrow's going to be easier as far as trying to find out what you need for the race, or does it not matter?
Well, it matters. I don't think it necessarily makes tomorrow way easier, because race setup and qualifying setup is it seems to be fairly different here anyway. At least it proved to be in the spring. So it certainly helps, though. I mean, if you come here and you're struggling in qualifying trim and you qualify bad, I haven't had a lot of those times in recent history where then you went to race trim and all of a sudden it drove great. So it's encouraging that it had speed today. It really reacted to changes. It did the things I like the car to do at Charlotte to make it go fast. So it's encouraging. It's there. So it always helps, but race setup's certainly different.
Tom Jensen and then Reed Spencer.
Hey, Matt, Tom Jensen,
Hey, Tom.
FoxSports.com. How are you?
Good.
Congratulations. Last week we had the big drama at Dover with Harvick winning and being so dominant. Is this a statement by JGR in response to his statement, or are you guys just kind of business as usual?
No. It's just that's what we try to do every week. It's what everybody tries to do every week. So no different. We didn't get to qualify last week. So I don't know how we would have qualified, but I didn't think we raced bad. I didn't think we were as good as we should have been for Dover. We tried some different stuff on pit strategy, but probably maybe still had a 5th, 6th place car, finished 7th with it. Kyle ran second. I thought he was the second best car all day. So we didn't run bad last week. We know we need to be a little bit better. Kevin certainly dominated Dover and definitely dominated New Hampshire as well. So we're still working on our stuff, try to get it faster. We realize our competition is going to keep getting better, and we have to be able to do that as well.
Let's come over here to the right. Reed.
Reed Spencer with NASCAR Wire Service. Matt, even on pit road, I heard you say, you keep insisting that your qualifying isn't your strong suit, and yet this is your 4th pole of the season, a personal best for a year. Are you going to have to reevaluate that?
Well, I mean, when they can get my car to drive absolutely perfect, every once in a while I'm not going to mess it up. So tonight it was pretty darn close to perfect for qualifying trim. It really was in the spring here as well. We had a ton of speed. We made a couple adjustments in practice that really woke it up, even though we didn't end up the fastest car in practice. It had all the feel of everything that I liked, and I knew it was going to be really fast tonight. I didn't know that we were going to send a pole by any means, but I knew it had a lot of speed to it. It had the feel and everything I wanted. And it's funny, this place, if you can get it to drive just like you want, you can really perform well here, but it's so hard to get that feel. You know what it is, but there's been times where went years here without really ever getting it to drive exactly like I think it needs to drive. And today he got it that way in qualifying trim for me, and it showed. It had a ton of speed. I could do what I wanted to with it. And like I said, I was going to have to mess it up, to not get it as good as he had it there.
Let's go to Bob Pockris, and then we'll go to Stan.
Bob Pockris, ESPN. Last year, it was extremely intense on the restarts late in the race. Can you talk about trying to balance how intense and how aggressive you are when you look at what Kyle went through last year, third and a fifth, and then ends up not advancing because of a wreck at Talladega?
Yeah, I think it's I don't know that it's a lot different than the other time. I think you're as aggressive as you think you need to be at that time to get the best finish. So you never want to, I don't anyway, no matter what the stakes are, no matter what's going on, you never want to be so aggressive where you end up making a mistake or put your car somewhere where it shouldn't have been, and you end up ruining your own effort. So I think it's the same as always. Restarts are always aggressive because it's just once it gets singled out, it's just not easy to pass. You could have somebody get in front of you and be faster than him and follow him for a fuel run, really. So restarts are important, pit stops are important, all those things are important. And I think ever since really the 5-car and the 6-car and 2 wide restarts and all that, I think that they've always been aggressive. I don't really expect them to be a lot different tomorrow, Saturday, whatever day it is.
We'll go over here. Final question, Stan.
Stan Creekmore with RPMTonight.com. Matt, how will you have to balance yourself, given that the race on Saturday starts in the day, you've got the sunshine there and everything, but it's going to end at night when it's going to be more like now, weather-wise?
Race starts at 7:30. It'll be dark.
It'll be dark, Stan.
Yeah, it'll be dark. We qualified at 7:30 tonight, right? And it was dark.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it'll be dark. So the summer or the spring race is like that, but it'll be pretty consistent, I think, Saturday night.
All right, we're gonna let Mike ask one too. Let Mike get one in there.
Thanks, Kerry. I appreciate that.
You bet.
Mike
So
Neff,
nice, Gary.
Mike Neff from FrontStretch.com. Curious on strategy in qualifying. A lot of the guys waited till the very end of the time to get the track as cool as it could be because it was cooling down so much. You went out, just laid down a lap and said, "Come catch me if you can." Was that because you knew your car was that good, or do you just not want to take a chance on getting into somebody else's mess?
It seemed like the first round it took a while for the track to come in. It was fairly slow in the beginning, so we waited a while there, and then I don't know. We were lined up toward the front of pit road. Nobody was in there in front of us, so the last round's only 5 minutes. We just thought we'd go, and if you get time, if you mess it up, maybe you can run again or whatever. So there's nobody there, and we were lined up in the front of pit road, so we just went.
Matt Kenseth, as always, it's a pleasure to have you in here. Congratulations on the pole, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank you.